Hi, I'm Katie and welcome back to my channel and welcome to Vlogmas Day 1. Yay! Okay, so it is now December 1st and I have 3 advent calendars that I will be counting down with this month. I am not going to be uploading every day. That's just not going to be feasible to do, but I will hopefully be able to film my openings every day because I'm going to still open everything on the appropriate days, and hopefully I'll be able to film each of those, but I'll probably batch them together then and upload them hopefully, I don't know, a few times a week. We'll see how this goes. It's just really gonna depend on how everything plays out. There's just a lot going on this month, and trying to work around a 1-year-old is not predictable. It's like today, it is almost noon. It might be noon, I don't know. And I am just now getting to being able to open everything because it is a bad teething day. So she is down, hopefully, for a little while now. Alright, so I'm going to open stuff and then I'm going to cut, and I might try some of this. We'll see what it is and go from there, okay? But yeah, hopefully you will all subscribe and join me, or subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Those of you who are already subscribed, thank you. But if you are not yet, go ahead and do that so you can join me each day and know when I'm uploading, so you can see all the goodies in all of these advents and we can share. So if you have your own advents, you can let me know what you have, or if you have these ones, let me know your thoughts on them as well. Okay, we're going to start with lavender books. This is one I didn't get to show you the other day because it wasn't here until yesterday. It came in a massive box, like completely gigantic. The premise with the lavender books, they are a company who does mystery gift book boxes. So you get a book and it comes with gifts to open on certain pages of the book that correspond with the book, so it's really, really cool concept. They did an advent calendar, so it has the adult advent calendar. There's also a family advent calendar. I got the adult one. It has 4 books with, and each book has, I think, 4 or 5 gifts that go along with it. So the start of each week you get a book, and then throughout the week it's marked by days, so each day you can open, but then it's also marked by pages. But they said it doesn't, like, opening them ahead of time if you haven't got to that page yet isn't going to give away anything, so I'm probably just going to open them each day anyway, whether I'm reading through the book or not. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so book 1, day 1, week 1. But yeah, this came in massive package. Like, oh my goodness, this is going to be insane amount of fun gifts. I'm so glad I got this. Alright. Yeah, hopefully I don't make a ton of noise here. Alright. It's Mr. Chickens and His Christmas Carol, which I think I've heard of this. Apparently it also comes with trigger warnings, so that's cool that they give you that. They do look at your Goodreads account if you have one, so they make sure that they don't give you books that you've already read, so that's really cool. So I'm just to look closer into that and see what's all going on with that. Okay, let's move on to Churchill's Day 1. Okay, it comes with a little card. This is vintage champagne, which I was actually looking at from them. It says, drinking this sophisticated white tea blend is like sipping champagne, a light white tea with hints of currant and grape, perfect for a special occasion and everyday, special occasions and everyday luxuries. So it gives a little description and then it tells you brewing information. So that's super cool. It's like there's definitely, oh, this is white tea. I don't know, there might be a big mug worth in there. So this sounds yummy. All right, and move on to tea thoughts, day one. This is from White 2 Tea. It is Milan Red. 15 grams of it. Oh, I don't have the there's a QR code in the box to describe more about that, but I don't have that, nor can I scan the code if I'm recording and the baby's up. Okay, so I will look more into this. I will be back with you later. I may be drinking one of these teas, but we will see. I will either be back with more information on the Milan Red or be drinking one of them, but I need to go get her. So I will see you all later, or I will potentially upload this as is. So see you later. Alright, and we're back several hours later. I just steeped up the vintage champagne from the Churchill's calendar, and I gave half to my husband because we're sharing. So this is what it steeps up like. Here is the used up leaves. There's some good big chunks of cranberry in there. Or currant. They're probably currant actually. Because it says currant, so I'm assuming they're currants. Okay. So I put it in my beautiful Cliffs of Dover teacup, and I'm using my new rose gold feather teaspoon from Chapters Tea. They have some really pretty teaware. So I'm gonna flip this around here. How do I do that? How do I do that? Can I not flip this around once it's already started? Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, so I don't know how to use my camera. It used to be, I think I used to be able to flip it while it was recording, but I don't see how to do that now. Alright, yeah. We're gonna try this. Yeah, it's nice. It's very, just nice, fruity white tea. You definitely get the grape notes. Would I liken it to champagne? Probably not, which is kind of a good thing because I don't like champagne. But yeah, there's definitely, it's definitely white tea and grapes, and that's good. It's like I did add just a little bit of sugar in here to kind of help out that fruity flavor. Yeah, that's really nice. Just nice, light, fruity tea. Alright, I will see you all tomorrow, at least in filming. I'm probably not going to post tomorrow, but you know, who knows, we're just gonna go with this. See how things go. I will upload when I get a chance, but I will hopefully be filming all of my openings. I did read more into the back of the book, and it sounds amazing, so I'm very much looking forward to it. It's basically fictionalization of the inspiration for A Christmas Carol, so that's going to be really cool. Hopefully I'll be starting that tonight. And I looked at the Milan Red. Apparently it is a black tea that is made with leaves that are usually going for dancong. So usually an oolong but made as a black tea, so somewhere in between sort of taste-wise. But it sounds like it's going to be really cozy, so I may or may not get that tasted before I see you again, or I might be tasting that when I see you again. We'll see what happens. I also realized in reading the Tea Thoughts thing that since it's 12 days, you really should start it on the 2nd instead of the 1st. This way we're going to end early. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with that. I don't know if I'm going to skip a day or just end early, or I'm going to see what everybody else is doing with their Tea Thoughts calendars and go with that so I don't give spoilers away to everybody else. Alright, but thank you for watching, thank you for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow.